Most people think that leadership is about giving orders, deadlines, targets, performance reviews. It's not. Great leaders don't just direct people, they draw people out. They help you see what's already inside of you and the stuff that you just haven't slowed down to see yourself. There's a quote that kind of encapsulates this and nails it. The great managers and leaders of the future will know more about their people than ever before. They'll know their emotional hot buttons, what makes them tick. That's going to be leadership. It is leadership. Not about barking orders, but asking better questions. Here's what separates amateurs from world-class and true professionals. Amateurs lead with logic. They try to argue or convince. Professionals, the 8%, they lead with emotion. They understand that we're all humans and emotional creatures. So if you want to lead someone to a mission, to their best outcome, you better know what drives them emotionally. And you only find that out through facilitated introspection. So let's talk about what that means in simple terms. You slow down, you ask real questions, you listen, and you don't jump too quick to fix or direct anyone. You stay in the pocket long enough, into that interaction long enough to help them surface the real stuff that's in there. Ask someone, what do you want out of life? When all of this stuff that you're trying to do, when you actually achieve that, what do you want to happen next? And then wait. Maybe they'll and ah, or roll their eyes or shrug their shoulders and squirm, but just let them for a minute. And when they finally give you an answer and it's like safe and logical, like what everyone says, then go deeper. What do you mean by that? Why does that matter to you? What causes you to want that? What does that look like? Like, give me an example. Or, wow, I like that. Tell me more. It's like I dig it. What is it? And then you can guide them to what they just told you they really want. You don't force them into any direction except theirs, but it needs to align with, maybe if you're in a work environment, how does that serve the same thing that we're trying to do? How can they get both? And then you're going to see people switch from that logic answer, like the scripted answers, to the emotional. You can see something shift and change in their eyes, and they get really excited. That's the emotional part. That's when people finally feel that they've been seen and heard, and that they're actually across from someone that not only cares, but might help them get where they're going. And then they're going to ask, well, if I help them, what can I get? So yeah, the old leadership of command and control, it's dead. It's just toxic. I mean, the world has decided, and it probably always was, but we used to have a factory mindset where every person had to produce something, which they do, but you got to see people a little bit differently now. The best leaders today of organizations, of countries, they have learned how to ask better, and they've certainly learned how to listen better. And they know how to get past that first layer, that first logical answer, and get to the emotional. That's real leadership. And I think you're going to see more and more and more. That's what you see the real achievers, the real innovators, the top world class in your industry, in the world, do more of. We need other people to do things with us to create amazing things. You're only one person.